I can hear you loud
You
and clear.
can only guide them, but you cannot say, see, if you dated a matured woman, you will understand. Because you see that woman of 54 years or 52, yeah?
Yeah.
So let me not use the word old. She's matured enough to be the guy's mother. And maybe this woman hasn't found love for a very long time. And this guy ends up giving her that comfort. That, do you know when you are dating a young guy, actually you start acting like a young woman. Because you try to bring yourself down to his level. You understand?
Baba Young, I feel you.
The way he talks to you, the way he treats you even in bed, the way he cuddles you, the way he do things, he do it according to his own age. And you are not used to that. You start seeing yourself as a young woman. Even if you are advising that woman to leave that boy, she will never want to leave that boy. It's not just because of what she's getting sexually. It's because of how she's being treated. Because now the guy is young and everything he puts on that relationship is very, very fresh. And to that woman, she's old school. So seeing that boy of 21 coming into her life, she's gaining a lot. So at the end of the day, no matter what you say, the woman will not give into it. And the woman will do everything possible to make that guy comfortable because she's enjoying that moment. You understand? No, he will make sure the guy never lacks. And he will always give the guy comfort. Tell the guy, do your thing. Even sometimes when the guy is trying to hide something, the woman will be like, don't hide anything. Just tell me, I will handle it. And women will like that. We like things like that. Because sometimes even the guy will try to go with his own age, but he won't find that peace of mind. You understand? But when you are dating a mature woman, trust me, you have that. I've had a friend with benefit with somebody who was like 10 years older than me. Trust me, it was the best moment of my life. I won't lie.
This is
when I plan to ask you a question, you answer the question even before I speak. Barrister Wilson, I see you.
There's no need for us to come here and sugarcoat things. If the mother
I
don't
love
take
the
time,
way
she
you
will end
speak.
up losing
Go
her
on.
son, and she will end up losing. She has already lost her friend, anyways. You understand? Because they will never be that close anymore. But she has to be very, very careful. Tell your son the negative and the positive part of it, and let him do his own thing. Let him make his own mistake and learn from it. Because tomorrow, if you don't allow him to make that same mistake and you advise him and he follows your direction, he will end up blaming you. That if not for you, I will be here. If not for you, I will be there. So leave him to do his thing, but advise him and just leave the rest to God. That's just it.
Now, can you be a bit more practical about your relationship when you dated an older person? What were the qualities you saw? What were the things you liked? How did it go?
Doctor, I won't lie to you. Yeah, I know this is life.
Tell me, sir.
The truth is, it was the best. It was the best I ever had. Like best.
Walk me through.
You know when listen, when you're dating somebody way older than you, they're ready to build with you. They want to make you comfortable, not financially, everything. Mentally, you begin to reason as somebody who is more matured. Because if you want to address this person, you first of all, within you already know that this person is older than me. Are you getting me? So you don't want to say some certain things. You are building that relationship, and at the end of the day, psychologically, you are also building yourself. And that person is also building herself as well, because that person will not want to offend you or do some certain things so that you wouldn't feel that she's older than you. That's why she's saying things like that. Are you getting what I'm saying? At the end of the day, the both of you are playing like a psychological game among yourself. So she tried to subject to you, and you are also trying to subject to her. But you guys are not saying it to each other, but you can see it. You understand? Like maybe follow you to see your friends and everything, like some conversation she wants to
tell me about the sex life.
The sex life, don't go there. Is good. Trust me. Trust me. It's not something I encourage everybody. Not all mature ladies are all that. You get what I'm saying? If you find a good one, yeah. Some people just want to be loved. Let's forget the age thing. These people are humans. You get what I'm saying? I'll give you a story. I have a friend. He's from Italy. He lives in London. Do you know that the woman who took him when he was born from the hospital, from the mom, the woman has been looking for a child for the past 40 years, no child. This woman is almost 60. This guy went to London, and the mother was like, okay, you go to London now. Yeah, my friend is there. At least my friend can give you residence so that you do your NI, which is national insurance. Are you getting me? So while he was there, I don't know what happened. They ended up in bed, and you know, the woman got pregnant. Somebody that had been looking for a child for more than 40 years. No man, no husband, no boyfriend. This was a boy you took care of. You were there when they gave birth to him. And they had a son together, whether they are together or they are not. So there's always a reason for me, I always see things as there's always a reason for, like we are here today, there's a reason to it. If somebody have told me that I will be with doctor today, and I will say that's a lie. But here I am with you. It's called destiny. 100%. So allow things to play and allow the boy to learn from whatever he's having at the moment. He's still young. You go not go last, make it last, reach 50 years now. You understand? So before that time, the guy would just still mature, say, okay, let me walk away. So yeah,
thank you very much.
That's it. Anyway,
thank you very much for your opinion. One thing I love about you is you're never scared to air your views. Thank you.
All right, thanks. Thank
you. Have a nice day. Catch you. Just something very simple. Have you ever been in a relationship with someone way older?
I've been in well, I wouldn't call it a relationship. I've dealt with someone older, but not as old as 52. And it was a sweet relationship. Grown women are actually they're less stressed. So that's another thing again too. They're less stressed. They've seen everything. It's like nothing impresses them anymore. So it's nothing you're coming with that would impress them. They only like you for who you are. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you know, we don't know the kind of comfort level that this young man is getting from this boy. You see what I mean? I mean, from this lady. You see what I'm saying? So she might be giving him comfort that nobody else has given him, the love, the care, you know? So we don't know. We don't know all these things. So those are the questions.
Can I see? Thank you very much, my brother.
For sure, she has to have a discussion with her son, not shouting. Fighting in this case will not solve this problem. Will not stop them from dating. Because what I know, if you make a problem in a relationship, you have built that relationship. Discuss with your son. Discuss with your friend. Now find out why they did this. After you finding out why, you think it's not your fault, you don't have anything to do, go do the fight. The fight how? Have a discussion with both of them separately. Okay? Say to your friend, if your friend is married, I will threaten you if you don't stop this relationship with my son. If your marriage breaks, it is your fault because I will involve your family.
Oh, you will threaten your friend.
You will stop that relationship for sure. You will not destroy that little boy's life. Okay? I will. If you have kids, you are married, I will call you. I want you to stop this relationship with my son. I'm giving you advice. I'm giving you deadline to stop it. If you don't stop it, you will face the consequences. If the consequences is to involve your husband, I will do. To involve your family, your kids, I will not hesitate to do it. But I will expose you in any way. Before exposing you first, I will try to solve the issue or to keep the secret. But if you are not willing to that, face the consequences in your society. That is your problem.
Wow.
But if the caller and her friend are used to follow young guys, this is an advice for her also to stop. Because they are friends. There are no way the friend have the cost to come after your young child like this for that. If both of you are not into that kind of things. We know those sugar mommy in Africa.
Ajia, why is it that it's a crime when a young boy dates an older woman like this, but when an old man comes to a young girl, we don't see it so much as a crime? Why? Why do you think it's like that?
Because in Africa, in our society, Africa, I have told you, anything come from a man is a gentleman. Okay. If you have a gray hair, they will say, oh, he's an educated man. If I have a gray hair, they will say she's an old woman. Is not that? You may have 50 years old, go after 15 years old. You are 50, you marry 15 years old. But it is the opposite. They will shout now. We have seen the case of that celebrity. The people will shout, why not? She's in love with her. There are no issue for someone. But men have excuse, not women. We forgive the men. We understand men attitude, not women.
Experience is key in this information. Let me tell you something. My sister, you are going in one direction. I was just about to bring you back from that. Have you seen some 54-year-old women? Ah, that's those. Even if it's Dr. Precious will first come on glasses. Hello. Let me tell you something.
Rakaji, are you not surprised?
Am I surprised?
You should be
I
surprised. This
am
gentleman,
surprised, but
extremely gentle.
I am surprised, but I know Toyosi more than
Somebody
anybody.
said Mr.
Don't worry.
Stats is one of the problems of Nigeria. You are correct. In fact, I am the problem of Nigeria. Let me tell you why. Because the reason why I'm the problem is because I'm not the president just yet. When I'm the president, Nigeria
You know
will
I'm
be solved.
disowning you
Now,
today.
let's not take it a step further. Don't worry, you have disowned me like 75 million times. So it's not news to me. And let's take it a step further. You know, here's the thing. You know, I'm just being serious. So let me put on my serious glasses. Here's the thing. In life, you know, love knows no bounds. And sometimes you will fall in love. Like you will see certain relationships that worked or works because of love. I think this is more of a sexual relationship.
Sure.
The question that I ask myself is, how would I feel if my daughter were to be involved with a 54-year-old man at 21? Well, every parent.
Your daughter. Now this is the son. You're flipping it. Okay.
I'm flipping it. If my daughter at 21 is involved with a 54-year-old man, or if my son at 21 is involved with a 54-year-old
I get
man,
it. Right. Cool.
As a parent, that's probably the last thing you want, right? If it was a Oyinbo people now, what's his name? Bobby? Hey, Bobby.
Exactly. It's reality.
As Nigerians that we are, Africans that we are,
It's
we
a taboo.
first look at that and go, that just don't sound right. Don't make no sense. You know. But when you take a look at it, you certainly want their happiness. You know, and there's some things you just can't prevent. We can't prevent who we fall in love with.
So, but wait, if the guy in question has been sleeping with a 54-year-old man, would the woman then give herself high blood pressure or what? Oh yeah, it's sorrow now.
You know, so I think if for whatever they're doing, you know, if they're just having sexual relationships and they're happy, let them continue to do it. And, you know, because the boy is not a minor. After the age of 18, you can
Jennifer,
go to jail. Yeah.
Come back. Send a request.
After the age of 18, the government believes that you can make decisions for yourself, by yourself.
Sure.
So which means you can join the military and you can die. So they will tell you, did you know that if you join the military, you will die? Or there's a chance you will die? And you say, yes, I know that. Okay then. So once you've crossed that path, the remainder is just kasha kama guide.
That's your role.
Let's just be praying for them. Let's just be praying for them and hope to God that they're making the right choices and decisions in life. Other than that, if you're here watching me and you're 21-year-old and you're a 54-year-old, I'm jealous of you. Continue, my brother. God bless.
You're a nuisance.
I just met with these few points of
You're
mine.
not my friend. You're not my friend. Please bring in official Bongali for me. I want to hear from him.
I'm 35, and from my understanding, just listening to a lot of young men are after me, and it's because of stability, maturity.
SBC, I'll bring you back. So please listen to Amazon.
A lot of traits that younger ladies don't have. And of course, I don't feel comfortable because of what my preference of what I like. But there is a lot of younger men in real life.
No, but share with me. Share with me.
Yeah, I'm just saying they come after me, and of course, the first thing like it's a sexual thing, but it's really not. They're really saying that a lot of these younger ladies come with a lot of drama and insecurity, and they don't want to deal with that, or they want a club. It's like Sweet said, it's on a mature of her son. Because if her son is mature enough and he knows what he's doing and he's ready for that, I don't feel like it should be a problem. And I don't feel like the mother should not support it, because if you love your child, you should be willing to do anything for your child. If your child is happy, then I don't see a problem. Honestly. If son, talk to your son, and your son knows what he's mature enough, just like he said, he's mature enough to.
Sorry guys about the background noise. I see that Holy Sylvester. Mama, you can mute yourself. Just touch your part of the screen. You'll see a mic. When you touch the mic, it will mute you. Go on Amazon.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Like he said, there are a lot of 40-year-olds who act like what you think 21-year-olds should act like, and a lot of 21-year-olds that are mature where 41-year-olds should be. You understand what I'm saying? So I think she just needs.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, I think she needs to talk to her son first. And if her son is truly happy with that person, I think there's still some facts that need to be had, because it's saying that she stumbled upon a chat, but they don't necessarily mean that their relationship is a sexual relationship. She could have just found that part of the chat. Because, I mean, that's an everyday thing. People do sexting all the time. It doesn't mean that that's all there is to whatever is going on between them. That's just so happened to be what she found.
Can I put you on the spot? You have a friend, and you find your 21-year-old son having a sex chat with your 54-year-old friend. You are 54. What would you do about it? Be honest. Now you are the one talking to us. Yeah, so I put you on the spot. What would you do? How would you handle it?
My son is 21 years old. I'd be shocked, but it's his goddamn business. It's none of my business. It's his sex life. It's his sex life.
Your son, like your baby.
If that's what they're doing, they're grown as hell. Who am I to tell them not to have sex? That's the problem with folks. We want to control people because of what we believe. Not my place. I'm gonna be shocked and be like, damn, that's crazy. Like, you could have told me, we could have had a conversation, some sort of communication. Like, it didn't have to be, it would catch me off guard. But at the end of the day, he's 21, he's grown, and I don't control what he does. I don't.
True.
That's the truth in the matter of it. You can
That's the truth.
what this 21-year-old male is doing. If he doing it, it's not harming him, it's not hurting me, it's none of my damn business. Plain and simple. Why is it? But I don't understand. Why is it okay for young girls to do this, but if it's a young male, it's a problem all of a sudden? I don't like.
You heard when I asked that question, right?
He grown. What I'm gonna do? What is me being mad at her and him? Like he said, you better be careful, because you can lose your relationship with your best friend and your son. He grown. He can leave. You can't control him. He can just leave. He ain't got to deal with your mouth. He can get up and leave.